My fellow Ohioans, it is our week. Our week for Nerdy Nuts, that is. If you don't know what Nerdy Nuts is, it is a peanut butter / nut butter company, and each week this year they are visiting different states in the United States and will also be visiting some parts of Canada. And they are finally in Ohio. But along with Ohio's flavor, they are releasing a ton of other flavors this week. All of these. So we're going to talk about them. But before we do, if any of these flavors look good to you and you're like, oh, hey, I have to have this, you can use my code KatieCat10 at checkout for a discount. And I would greatly appreciate it. All right, on to the flavors. So flavor number 1, we are going to talk about the Ohio flavor. And first, I want to give a little bit of backstory. So when they do these flavors for each state, they send out a form and have people from each state give recommendations for what they think the flavor should be. And of course, I was ready to jump on it. And I did. I actually sent them an email beforehand with my recommendation. And my recommendation was Graeter's Buckeye Blitz because, hello, it's Ohio, it's a sweet treat. Why not do something with Buckeyes? Which, if you don't know what Buckeyes are, it's like a round thing of peanut butter. It's this right here, but round thing of peanut butter covered in chocolate. And it's made to look like the Buckeye seed. So I recommended that because Graeter's is an Ohio ice cream company. But this flavor that they decided to go with was actually a Jenny's ice cream inspired flavor. And I'm not the biggest fan of Jenny's, but boy, am I so excited about this flavor. I am glad they didn't use my idea. And that flavor is Buckeye Blackout Cake. Wow. It's a dark chocolate peanut butter base, chocolate ganache ice cream, icing, not ice cream, chocolate ice cream mallow cream, chocolate covered brownies, and mini Buckeyes. I'd like to think that they did still take into consideration some of my stuff. I thought that we should have like a Buckeye sundae with some sort of ice cream just because they haven't done that yet. They've done Buckeye brownie and all that. So anyway, I'm very pleased. I'm so excited about this. I'm going to get multiple jars of this because I think that they knocked this out of the park. So if you're from Ohio, definitely recommend grabbing this. If you're not from Ohio and you love chocolate, this is for you. All right. If you don't like Ohio, we're away from Ohio now. And we're talking about the next flavor, which is Caramel and Cookie Twist, which is a white chocolate peanut butter base, chocolate frosting, cookies and cream clusters, chopped caramel sticks candy, Twix, and caramel sauce. It is almost pumpkin season and Nerdy Nuts is here for it. And with that, we have pumpkin roll, which is a white chocolate pumpkin spice base, cream cheese mallow frosting, and vanilla cookies and cream. I will be getting this flavor. I am not that much of a pumpkin girly, but I do like a good pumpkin roll. So I'm going to give this one a try and get into the fall spirit. Next up, if you're looking for a very sweet snack, I recommend Sweet Spin. It's a vanilla peanut cashew butter base, cotton candy crunchies, and blue cotton candy mallow frosting. I had Sweet Spin before they had it with the cashew butter. I think the cashew butter probably makes it taste way better. It was just way too sweet for me, but people love it. In terms of summer, this one is a good flavor. We've got pineapple upside down cake. It's a yellow cake peanut butter base, dried pineapple, 1 dried cherry, caramel sauce, and pie chips. There is much debate about this next flavor's candy that it's based off of. If you've ever had an Almond Joy, people either love them or hate them. And I think it's because of the coconut. And so this flavor is chocolate toasted coconut. It's a sweet dark chocolate almond butter, creamy coconut mallow cream, chocolate sauce, and shredded coconut. I myself am okay with coconut. I don't love it. I don't hate it. If it's in something, sometimes I'll eat it, but I don't actively seek out coconut. I'm sure this one is pretty good though, because chocolate and coconut, that is a thumbs up for me. This next one is a cheesecake flavor, and if you know anything about Nerdy Nuts, it's not a drop week without a cheesecake flavor, but I think this cheesecake flavor kind of knocks it out of the park, and that is cookie butter brownie cheesecake. It's a white chocolate peanut butter base, brownies, vanilla cookie butter sauce, spiced cookie chunks, cookie butter, cheesecake frosting. Wow. This next flavor was a state flavor, and you'll know exactly what state once I show you what it is. It will not come with the sticker though, so keep that in mind. And that flavor is peach fritter, so Georgia. I also used to live here. It's a yellow cake peanut butter base, donut glaze, diced peaches, cinnamon caramel sauce, and streusel. This next one people were going crazy for in the comments when they announced it, and that is cake batter fudge. It's a yellow cake peanut butter base, white crisp swirls, sprinkles, and cake batter frosting. This next one is also a prior state flavor. Again, it will not come with the sticker. I did not live in this state, but I lived very close to it. And that is Alabama Moon Pie. And it's a milk chocolate peanut butter base, graham crackers, dark chocolate sauce, fluffy mini marshmallows, and fluff. This next flavor is not my favorite flavor. It's not my favorite apple flavor, but people love it. This comes back, apple pie comes back like almost more than once a month, almost more than Avalanche, it feels like. But it's apple pie. It's a cinnamon apple pie base, cinnamon streusel, dried apples, and caramel sauce. And also, just a disclaimer, I'm kidding. I don't think it's actually come back that much. And this final returning flavor is one of my top 3 favorites. It is dark chocolate raspberry truffle. It's a dark chocolate peanut butter base, chocolate sauce, white chocolate chips, mini chocolate raspberry truffles, and fluff, which those truffles are so good. It's a good thing I don't eat handfuls of them. And finally, I'm going to talk about the returning forever flavors because I love them. And first up, we've got brownie batter, honey roasted, white chocolate, and confetti cake. So all of these flavors will be available on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Nerdy Nuts website. Again, you can use my code KatieCat10 at checkout for a discount. I would greatly appreciate it. And huge thank you to Lady Morbid for the wonderful flavor description photos.